Not just the SMGs who have been frying, Scraps has been on point. Again, we have seen him improve series over series. Gonna need a big one here, though, for London, especially if you're starting on the unpreferred side. They try to get out, try to get to bottom green, and everybody gets picked apart along the way. Ultra, even just sprinting backwards. You see the route Hixie just took, backing all the way up to make sure they're blocking.
That's discipline. That is making sure that no funny business happens, because you can't guarantee a single thing here in MW2. Now, though, the front of the hard point, that is where the Ravens are coming from, and once again, it's Hixie. Another 1v1 win. Scraps trying to make his way across, traded out immediately. It's all down to Paul. Can he help flip these spawns? And does like a seam might be the man to do it as well.
Well, I think really just London desperate to get out at all. They lost the opening break so badly that they're giving away a decent chunk of time. You got to cut your losses somehow, and if you can't bully your way through P2, you need to get a time on P1, but right now, London, they can't do either. They're just getting gunned down, and that is a pretty dominant first hard point through and through. However, the spawns are going to end up spawning out. Number 4 and number 1 gone. Insight next in line. 5-0. He's looking for the cruise and looking to be that lifeline for his team. Can't get the first. Might have done just enough damage to be the second.
And in time we go. Ultra. Counter-attack now from the Ravens. Almost entirely shut down. Ah, Paul needed to win that one, unfortunately. But he does have Scraps to back him up. Trade's now done. Insight, guns up towards the backline. Will Scraps commit to this? Here comes a side hit. And that's an awkward fight. Asim wins it. Trades there once again. Scraps wins his. That's going to be the last man up for Ultra on point. Cleaned up. Trade's finished. Time, Ravens.
And this is so much time to be able to collect as well. That's a decent final 30 seconds and plenty of time to work yourself on rotation. No rush here for Nasty. Wait for your teammates to come and help you out as you work your way through arches. Unfortunately for him, all of his teammates are going to die, and this is an impossible gunfight, especially when Hixie's now watching the cross. So a little bit of scrap time for London. Have some fight in them, but got to break down the full 4-man setup for Toronto.
Yeah, good luck. This is it. The money kill on Al-Bagra. Hixie, the Nasty. Paul's going to try and get in there. This is good coverage. The Ravens are in. They have flooded the gates. They have stormed them. Will they be able to break down the fortress setup? Asim. Oh, wow. Scraps picked a corner, and he's trying to slow down those reinforcements. Good timing on this. Asim, though, cuts him down. Last 2 members left alive now on the point. Can the Ravens get a clean break? This is a lot of time. Ultra spawning out. That is a good look out of London.
And that was wonderful from the Ravens as well. All 4 players grouped up through the gate. Everybody taking their time. No man left behind as well. Asim making sure he takes down Scraps so he doesn't get shot in the back. And breaking this hill is not easy. As you called it, it can be a money hill to be sure. But London have created a situation where not only do they have the break, Nasty's actually out and about putting on some pressure. Asim is flying to pick up for his teammate where he's fallen. And Asim unfortunately ended up in between 3 players. So Ultra keeping things secure, trying to stay ahead of that rotation game.
And they're well ahead, but Ravens now trying to creep their way out of that right-hand side of the map, out of the trap. Beams from Scraps. Beams. Forward they go. Try to apply the numbers you've got, if you are the Ravens. As they're in. Now it's post up, find a corner and try to catch these players. They sprint in. That's a good bit of work. Again, the Ravens with another sweet break.
Yeah, those are vintage shots coming out of Scraps as well. One of the perfecters of the crouch shot, but if he's got to spam the trigger, he can do that as well. Time to shine as well, trying to back down Insight. Scrap might be that next man down low. So Scraps has his work cut out for him, but his teammates are delivering. He might get traded, but Asim gets sent in for the kill, and Paulex has the cover. 2 for 2 on the past 2 hills for the breaks for London, who have now taken the lead.
That's an outstanding hold from the Ravens as well. Final 10 seconds might be contested over, but either way, we're looking towards the blacksmith now. Wide open. Right back in the middle of the map. Not quite that P1 open. And this is a spicy one indeed. Brilliant shots out of Paul. 11 and 8 overall. As now we go back over to another hard point. Ultra looking to take the lead.
Yeah, they are playing with some serious pace as well. Ravens truly are flying, and Paulex doing what he can. Has the kill in his sights, able to take it down, and at the very least for London, Ultra not collecting any of this time. Looks like the trophy's putting in a little bit of work as well for the trades, but Scrap will sit on that heady every day of the week, and there's a lot of players in tough corners. Honestly, even with just these 2 players inside and Scrap, this is not difficult to root these guys out. So on the Blacksmith's Hill, the ARs trying to collect as much time as they can as Ultra now have the lead.
Ultra the lead, only for a brief moment though. Ravens will be taking this one back ASAP, and again, as far as map control goes, they're in a very, very good spot as we start the second set of hard points in a few seconds. Lead change. Ravens with the trap. Can they hold on?
And Asim knows just to be patient. Here's the players up top, and the patience pays off, gets the free kill, knows the next player should be above him, or maybe wants to take a route, but it looks like the comms are good enough. But here's the problem. No one backed up to block the spawns. Asim is going to read it, but that doesn't make it easy. Fine time for Scraps to be the cleanup man, so they left them open. Maybe to just set up the pinch. Scraps delivers the big 2, and hey, there's the cruise missile.
Yeah, Scraps got the back covered. Again, that's what we saw Ultra do in the first go-around. You have somebody wrap back immediately. Don't know the gallows spawns be given up, and right now that's Nasty's job. 11 and 15 from him. 30 seconds remaining here on P1. We're holding it down. This is a strong hard point from both teams so far. A wonderful finish, I've got no doubt about it, is ahead of us.
This is delicate though, because Nasty for the moment not in the play, knows he needs to go and reposition, and there's the moment where he strikes, but the rest of his team is stuck in the trap. Someone needs to get out. Asim has made the cross, but now the question is, where do these spawns come through for London? First player in the back, second player completely out, so never easy to read. We'll see how both these teams manage it.
Here we go. Asim playing so sneaky. Scrap though, easy reads on the wine barrels. Nasty absolutely eviscerated. Scrap on a tear, looking for the third in this little spree. 4 overall. It's beautiful work. And Asim, ooh, tagged up heavily. Not enough to get the kill though. You're shoulder to shoulder here on the point of your Toronto Ultra. And now the attack from the Ravens. Oh no. Until team kill. Nasty's low HP, waiting for the boys. They're gonna hit the break now. Scraps is invested in the streaks. That's gonna sting. Keeps the players on the inside of maps for now. Lead change is a matter of moments away again.
I think Scraps in that moment probably just making sure he doesn't kill any of his teammates, because they got the setup around the hill, but they had the setup. They did not have the ammo, and now they don't have the rotation either. Honestly, this could be the moment of the game. I know it's been a close one. I know it's been a battle, but Ultra, they got broken down on this hill previously. Or at least the next one that we're going to. This is their opportunity to make up for the mistakes, and it's just that deja vu sort of all over again. But now it's more difficult for Ultra. The players are spawning out, so it's a 4 versus 2 to break this new point, and they do it instantly, punishing our London on this hill. Now it could be the moment of the game, but for that.
Oh my god. How easily the script flips. Nasty. Can he get both? No. Ravens still hold the defensive line over by the hard point, now soaking it up. They've taken the lead. As this hard point on Fortress is a dicey one indeed. 2 for Nasty and Scraps. Oh, baby. They're sharing the feed. What a hold. As they're keeping it together, this is sensational hard point.
Yeah, this is how you hold this hill. Get a couple players pushed out, and good luck trying to get through this setup. I think Ultra have to just straight up chalk this one and set up for next, and maybe set up a trap, and they're getting a few of these kills. But that is a massive moment for the Ravens. Plenty of fight in them. It has been a battle so far on Al-Bagra. And honestly, maybe an open avenue to try to get out of the spawn trap. Asim leading the charge. Couple trades come through, but Ultra for the moment, they're keeping them contained.
Nasty. Damn! Oh my god. Ixie trying to hold down open. Oh, he saw Nasty's cheeks as he just snuck his way into the top window. Here we go. Into cannons. Ixie's spree continues. Oh, he might have timed this so great. He does. Ixie making moves, softening up these defenders. Can his teammates now get there in time to break?
Well, if he let the player in single, and that's how Ravens got the break initially, he's looking to make the big play to make up for it, but it has been nothing but London in the feed. Kleenex flying into death. Paulette from up top is going to be able to get 2 in London again on this rotation. The 3 to 4, they have been menaces, pushing Ultra towards the back. And Ravens now, this game firmly within their grasp.
Oh, baby. Are we looking at a game 5? We stay on Fortress for it, but it's not over yet, ladies and gents. Hard point still in the hands of the Ravens. They cannot win it here. We have to go to the blacksmith. And the iron is extremely hot right now for the Ravens. Here comes the strike. 20 for the win.
I mean, it's just set up and play for kills. You're already massively outslanked. Just get the trades. That's a good start. Nasty only, though, for 1. So Ultra still secure. The first push has been stopped. Ultra trying to keep things slow.
2-2 split out of the Ravens now, trying to get the break. 2 through the back. 2 players going through mid. Kleenex, he can hear all of this unfolding in his headset. Takes care of 1. Trades are about. You've still got players on the point now. They know there's another up top green. This is where things are getting wild. Oh, it's
nice
a
route.
That's a big one. Pressure now on the point.
This team is so difficult to keep track of. He's even putting pressure on the flank as well, but Scrap's got the angle covered. Him and Insight, they have all the different setups on this hill just to keep Insight alive and in his home. But finally, he's going to fall, but that is a massive amount of time on Blacksmith. Ultra were just able to get. He's talking about keeping things close. Rotation for P1. This is where Ravens can end it here, but Ultra, they've been getting all the kills. CleanX is able to get the 2, and they're trying to turn the tides.
The Ravens got 4 seconds off of the Blacksmith Hill. Now back over to P1 for the final time here on the map. Ultra currently holding it. How well can they hold on to this P1? Not an easy thing to do. Hixie, he can hear all sorts, but the players above him. Spawns all over the place. We are so close to the lead change.
You can't read this either. Scratch, by the way, he has just been posted in the back to actually block these spawns. So maybe even long term, you could get the left side, but short term, you just need the time. I don't know if enough contest is going to go through to end it, but right now, London's, they can win it here.
Oh, Scrap, he was the man. He had to make something happen. This is game 5 in 5 seconds. Kills in from Ultra, flying forward, nasty. Oh my God, pulls out the knife. The body block. As the hard point goes the way of the Ravens, 1/2 of the fortress battle is complete, and now game 5. The Ravens turn it around at the last possible second.
And you know what, man? These guys made the role swap between Paul and Nasty. Nasty has been looking like an absolute menace on the map, winning some absurd gunfights. And again, they have played enough just ridiculously close and tight maps and are starting to put together performances like this. Again, I don't want to give London fans a little bit too much hope. I know how it goes for British fans, but the team does look good, or at least looking like